Okay, what I did is I went ahead and attached the second magnet on there, and then I took my pad, set it on top, set this Lazy Susan on top of this pad, and got my dimension for the hole, which is about the size for a number 6 screw. The screws that I used for the magnet is about 1/4 of an inch, and I used a lock washer, or a lock nut. And then for the plastic part, the base here, I'm going to use a little bit longer, about 1/2 inch. And I'm going to come up from the bottom, basically. This is going to be, that's the bottom there. I'm going to come up from the bottom and attach this with the nut on top, and I'll show you why here in just a moment. Okay, now here's what we have here so far. All right, I attached this pad onto the top of this Lazy Susan. Magnets to the bottom, obviously, and they're only 16-pound magnets, so they will hold, that's the equivalent of 32 combined, 32 pounds. So, excuse me. Now what I'm going to do, okay, this front hole, I just happen to have some brackets in my garage that I got off of, I didn't use whenever I rebuilt my barbecue pit. And I'm going to take this bracket right here, I'm going to attach the long part right about right there, and I'm going to take this bracket, I'm going to slip it inside there, and I'm going to attach it there, and I will show you why I'm doing that here in just a moment. Okay, so there we go. Okay, this is what I have so far. I may have told you wrong on where to put these brackets. Once I started putting it together, I realized that what I need to do is I need to have this one facing this direction here, because of the direction I'm going to put the cable, and this one facing here. So I may have told you wrong just a moment ago, but this is how I need it. And the reason is because here I have some tube, here I have some cable. I'm going to put this tube through here and secure it. Listen, you guys who are fabricators and all, God bless you, because you've got the tools and things to do this probably better than I, but this is I guess a poor man's way of doing it. But anyway, we'll show you what takes place next. Okay, now what I've done is I took a 3/8 nut and threaded it on here, and I slipped this through the hole, and I'm going to thread the other nut on this side and squeeze it together. Okay, now my cable sleeve is attached, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cable here, run it through here, and I'm going to attach this just a wire eyelet here, and I want to attach it to the back. It just so happens to fit in the right place. So here we go, and so let me do this, and then I'll get right back with you. Okay, so this is what we have. We have the cable now attached to this piece. The casing is attached here. You could do this probably with a bicycle cable, you know, a motorcycle cable, throttle cable, something like that. That would work equally as well. And the object of my adapter is that whenever I pull the cable, okay, let's see if I can see here. Okay, all right, here we go. Whenever I pull the cable, it's going to swivel, and so I want it to be able to spring back. So I'm going to actually attach either one or two of these springs. These are just utility springs, and they're 1/8 inch by 1.5 inches, and they're connected now, but I think I'm going to do it individually, and I'll attach it possibly to this, and somewhere here on this base, maybe over here. That might be too much spring, but we'll see. But anyway, take care. Hope you enjoy. Hope you can fabricate your own. And by the way, this took me, not including the recording, but took me all of 20 minutes now. So I hope you have a good luck on your adventure. Okay, now I'm ready to attach these two springs. I thought, how am I going to attach these to this bracket? So what I did is I drilled a couple of holes here in the bottom of the bracket, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach from, let's see, from here to here using these cable ties. They're 4-inch. They're little bitty cable ties. Okay, so now I have one spring attached on one side and the other spring attached over here on the other side. Okay. I cut this spring off. Apparently we had too much tension. So I have a spring here in the front, and now let me show you how it works. So I'll set it like this.